Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are going to be getting into Spirit Island. And usually, there would be a Steve here to play Spirit Island with me, because that's the only time, that's when I've always played it. I have all the content, but, you know, like me feeling comfortable saying, yeah, I'm going to dive into it and play this has been very terrifying. However, I'm going to do that today, and it won't be digital, it will be, I have the components on the table, and we'll be going through it, and I'm going to give it a shot. So I was thinking of which god to play, like which spirit to play, and I was going to take lightning because I'm used to lightning, right? But I saw in a comment before when I was playing where they were like, well, it seems like you got lightning down, so move on to another character. So I'm going to try a different character and a different spirit and see how I do. I don't know how to play the spirit, so this is part of that whole learning thing of trying to figure it out. But before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. You know you always got a spot at the table. So, I know a few people, I was asked once where someone was like, hey, can you just set the stuff up ahead of time so we don't have to watch you do it? No. I like to shuffle for shenanigans, so if my wins are true, we did it all together, and it also shows you how long it takes to set up a game when you're in your decision process of when you want to purchase it or not. So I think that it helps, and I'm gonna stick with it. Canje rolling the dice on a new spirit. Yeah, it's not gonna end well at all, Yogi. Hey, Cynthia, what's going on? Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. So, I am so nervous, but we're gonna try this out and see how I do. Anyway, let's get some information before we get down to the table. So Spirit Island came out in 2017. This is the original game. Since then, there have been quite a few expansions. Feather and Flame, Branch and Claw. There is Incarnate coming out, and there is another one that I can't remember. I always forget the other one that came out, but it adds more spirits, adds more complexity to the game. I'm not going to be playing with any scenarios or campaigns or anything. I'm just going to be playing a regular spirit, trying to win, so that I can learn this game and see how it's going. So 1 to 4 players, best played 2. It is, because you could gel off each other, but this is completely soloable, and that's what you're going to see here today. 90, 120 minutes means nothing to content creators, because I'm always going to go over it as we're talking about different stuff. Age 13 plus, community says 14 plus can play it. And the complexity on this is a 4.06, because there's a lot. There's a lot of strategy to this. So if you're just like, no, I just want to come in, not have to think, and play a game, this is probably not for you. So you will have to think. But it's got some really great reviews. I mean, look at the strategy score on it. It's an 11th ranked game of all board games in Board Game Geek's catalog. It's the 11th from the top, highest ranked, and the strategy it's 10, which means a lot of people like it. So that's how it goes. Rory, what's going on? Good morning, Canje. This game is brutal. It's like playing. I don't know if it's like playing Robinson Crusoe. That game is one of those games that like it kicks you between the uprights, and when you go down, it then punches you in the face, and it kicks you in the back and beats you with like a wet rope. That's Robinson Crusoe. If Kanji's rolling a dice, it will be like the giant rolling boulder in Indiana Jones, but that comes up on a 1. Hello, Brian. Hey, Stacy, what's going on? All right, so our Eric Roos created the game. Great group of artists, did wonderful art on this and published by Greater Than Games. So let's get down to the table and let's check it out. All right, so yes, I have. So the playmat that you saw when I played with Steve is on the other side of this. This is a 2-sided playmat that I got off of. So as you can see, it's a 2-sided playmat. This one's a lot bluer oceans. There's a Kraken in there somewhere. But this one's a little bit more serene. We want serenity as we go through it. Don't worry, you'll help. Awesome, thank you, Cynthia. Can you first like kind of pop Brian upside the head for me? Appreciate it. So we're gonna be playing with Thunder Speaker as our first one, and I am completely terrified. But let's do all the setup, all the things, and then we will dive into it. So first we set up this fear board, and we take the sphere deck, give it a good shuffle. Done, thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, the mat I got off of Etsy, so that's what I've been using for that. So we're just gonna give this a nice little shuffle of the fear cards. So fear cards are actually, it sounds horrifying, but it's actually pretty, they're very helpful to you. You're trying to scare all the settlers. These settlers, thank you, Rory. we're trying to scare all the settlers off the island, and fear cards help with that stuff. So let's go ahead and give these a shuffle. We're going to draw 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's all that's there. The rest of these are going to go back to the box. Then we're going to take 3, and I'm just going to shuffle these up. Put those at the bottom. Put range on there for the terror level 3. So whenever we get to terror level 3, anything under there, the win condition is just to get rid of all major cities and we win. So this game has like a don't bet the cards. I want to so bad. But this game shifts in terms of victory progression for you. If we're at terror level 2, you just have to get rid of all towns and all cities, and then you win the game. And then terror level 1, you just got to cast everyone back into the sea, so only did the Han remain. The fear pool that's over here, I'm super nervous if you can't tell. So, how do I get there? I can't seem to get there. So we're going to push this up just a smidge here so you can see it. There you go. All right, so the fear pool is 4 fear per player. Every single time we fill up the fear pool, we get a fear card that goes into our fear card deck, and then these regenerate. So as long as I keep doing this, it'll build up this deck, which is going to be helpful to me, and it'll progress through the game to our win condition. So we're at terror level 1. We need to get rid of all explorers, towns, and cities. And if we do all of that, we immediately win the game. This is Blight, so I didn't use the Healthy Island card. I'm just using what's here, and it just says that per player we add 5 Blight. And if there is ever no blight here, you lose the game. This is our fear. This is our fear deck, our fear discard pile, and then this is this right here down at the bottom is the thing that I hate most. But we're gonna set that up now. So we're gonna take the level 3 cards, give them a nice shuffle, and then we're gonna pick 5 out of these. 1, 2, shuffle. 3, 4, shuffle. 5. The other one goes back to the deck. That's going to be our level 3 explorers. I'm going to grab these, the level 2s, shuffle them up. 4 out of these, 1, 2. Give another nice shuffle. 3, 4. Other one goes back. That goes on top. And then the level 1s. These are the people that are coming to bother us. Nervous was Brian, why? So 1, 2, and 3. Other one goes back. And we put these on top. So that is the terrible, awful, no good things that are going to be coming to mess with us as we play the game. This is our lovely island that we're going to set up. So we have our native population, which is known as the Dahan. And those Dahan, if you look down here at the bottom, it tells you how much, this is just the starting, how much is there. And you just put those there. There we go. And the Dahan kind of, they are just the natives. They help you sometimes. This is a city, and you'll notice what's really cool about this design on here is that the city has 3 health, right? So when it's standing upright, 1, 2, 3. Whenever you do 1 damage, you flip it to 1, 2. Whenever you do 2 damage, flip it to 1, and then you just remove it when it's destroyed. So that is a city. The towns, as you notice, 1, 2. So it's kind of a little ingenious design that they did there. So there's a town there. The land is already blighted by the man that's put there. So that's a blight token that gets added on there as well. So cool. This is wood. No. So that's how it goes for that setup. Other than that, I mean, I think we're pretty much good. We will shuffle our minor deck when we need to pull from it, our major deck when we need to pull from it. Everything else is pretty set up, and we have our starting hand. So our starting hand has Voice of the Thunderer. So basically, the symbols that you have on the side are abilities that you can use at the bottom, special abilities or innate powers that your spirit has that you can use. Symbol matching is basically what it is. So breaking down this card, you see the turtle symbol, which means it is a slow action that goes on. It occurs within range 1, and it targets any land. And the ability is I can either push up to 4 Dahan, which means push them out from where my spirit is located, or the multiple places my spirit's presence is located. Or if invaders are present, I gain 2 fear, which is pretty cool. This is all starting hand, so you can see your image at the back. The next one that's on here is Sudden Ambush. So more symbols to decode. Hey Jen, what's up? What's up? More symbols to decode. So speed is, you see the bird, that's a fast play ability. So it happens before the invader phase. Slow happens after the invader phase. So you got to balance the strategy in that. 1 space away, any land. You may gather 1 Dahan. Each Dahan destroys 1 explorer. So cool. So she is the push and pull Dahan power. So manifestations of power and glory. You see that cost at the top too, that 3, that's how much energy it costs to play the card. So this is a slow play, 0 range, which means only in the space with my presence. And I'm targeting Dahan. So 1 fear, each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of your presence in your target land. So cool. It can do stuff. If there's anything left over, that would be amazing. And then Words of Warning, which is a fast play, 1 away, targeting Dahan. Defend 3 in that land, that location, and during Ravage, Dahan in target land deal damage simultaneously with invaders. So we might be able to kill something before they kill our Dahan. So my job is basically to keep them alive, push them around from what I understand, and use them to be able to deal with things. I have somehow never played Spirit Island. Kind of feel like I gotta ask myself if I... No, Jen. No. I've avoided it a lot, so this is my first live play of it by myself. Usually I play with Steve, and he's the one who runs the game because he knows it backwards and forwards. But for me, this is my first kind of playthrough too, so it'll be good. It'll be good. So our spirit is Thunder Speaker. So her growth phase abilities are here. Gathering presence, and then these are her innate powers, which I'm good to use that a lot. She also has a special ability down here that we can make use of that says your presence may move with Dahan. Whenever Dahan move from one of your lands to another land, you can move 1 presence along with it, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of shifting around the board. Usually the only way to move is to add presence around, so it's gonna be good. Let's see. For each Dahan killed by invaders ravaging a land, destroy 1 of your presence within range 1. Ugh. After losing presence to blight. Yuck. So this is kind of like the back of her card. It tells you just how to set her up, so we'll go through that in a second. Her play style, so it gives you some hints, and then it tells you her complexity. She is an area control and offensive person. So it says, has a keen interest in where the Dahan are, partially because so many of its starting powers work through them, partially because its presence can move along with them. When picking new power cards, it will often want to take good Dahan-centric powers, but it can also branch out into other areas. So cool. A little bit of backstory on our spirit. But our setup is place 2 presence on your starting board, 1 in each of the 2 lands with the most Dahan. And how you know what 2 presents to pick, you see those solid circles? Those are the ones that start off on the board, and then the jagged circles are the things you have to unlock. So we'll get into a lot of that in a moment. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to get to this because I know a lot of people want to see the play instead of they've watched 10 billion people explain how to play the game. So y'all know what y'all doing. Well, these are the 2 areas here that have the most Dahan in them. So I have a presence there and a presence there. Ta-da! So it'll be good. Okay. All right. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and get started on this bad boy. So the first thing that we do is we're going to, and if you look over here on the side, it kind of tells you right here the breakdown of the entire game round. So pretty easy to consume. So first we go into the spirit phase where we do growth. And in growth, we look down here and we say, growth, we got to pick one of these. We'll either reclaim all discarded cards, because this is a deck builder, gain 2 power cards to help us, or we can add a presence to a location with the Han up to 2 spaces away, and a presence with the Han 1 space away, which I can't really do on this one. That's going to be tough. Maybe the 1 space away here, but up to 2 spaces away, I could probably put presence close by. Or we can put 1 presence away and gain 4 energy. Now, what does that mean to us? Whatever we pick when we do our kind of our gain energy phase, I will only gain 1 energy. I have none to start, but I will only gain 1 energy. I can only play 1 card. As I add more presence and take these things off, I'll be able to do more. But for right now, that's all I can really do. And then I need to play cards to activate powers, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is play. I'm going to do this one, add presence and gain 4 energy. So I will gain 4 energy. That's that. 3 and 1, and I will add presence up to 1 space away. I can push myself in there where the Dahan can deal with that, right? See, this is where the thinking comes in. Yeah, because I could do words of warning, which will defend 3, so this will be good. And if I do a push 4, I can push them in there and destroy that. The problem is they will blight the land. That is not good. Not good. Oh, flip the first card. Thanks. Sorry, we gotta do this first where we flip the first card. So the first card people are coming in to wreck our day is going to be mountains. So we're going to add explorers into any location that is coastal or anything that's facing anything that is next to a settlement for that. So because this is coastal and because there's a settlement there, we add an explorer. 2 explorers come in, and that's what we add to. So that's them exploring the land, reaching out, going through it, seeing what it's going to be, and then that's going to go into the build steps. So that means that these explorers have gone into those lands, and the next round they're going to build. And so they're going to build a town here, and then they'll start branching out, and things will get nasty, which I don't like. What's cool is in the ravage phase, whoever ravages is going to be it's not going to be like this place is going to ravage all the time. It's going to be what these cards say is going to happen. However, I don't like them. They need to die. So we can gather. Alright, I still plan to do. I gotta stop them from building. You may gather 1. So I could pull this one over there. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do exactly what I need. So I'm going to put 1 right here. My presence there, which is 1 space away from my other presence. So that's going to be there. So that is me placing presence, me gaining my energy. Now it's the energy gather phase, so I only have 1 energy per turn, so I'll gain 1, and I can play up to 2 cards. So I could do this, the sudden ambush, to gather 1 up to 1 space away. So I can... Wait, did I screw that up? I need to push 4. Yeah, I need to... But this is a slow action. I never played Thunder Speaker, though. River... Hey, Cobalt, what's going on? So this is where the thinking comes in. This is where I get nervous because I'm like, okay, I got to strategize how to do this. The symbols that I put on here. See if I can zoom in so y'all can see my hand here a little better. We'll move this up a smidge and put this here. So, and where's my pink pen? Here we go. The symbols that I've gathered here are sun, fire, wind, and some type of weird claw scratchy thing. So the weird claw scratchy thing, I have an innate power that's slow, but it says gather up to 1 Dahan per wind you have, push up to 1 per... Ooh. And then my slow ability, nope, this is a fast ability to kick. If I use this one, I kill this guy. The problem is I can't get somebody there to kill him. And let me put all my cards up here so y'all can see what I have. Yeah, I know. But my trouble is getting there. This one's covered. If I play Gather 1 and Destroy, this guy's dead. The problem is getting to that guy. And I could only place my presence 1 away, which... I can gather, not push. There's potential, and this is a slow action, this is a fast action, so fast actions happen before slow. I could... This guy's gonna build, unfortunately. I don't think I can stop that. Because if what I can do is I can gather 1, so I can actually pull this one here. So gather means pull to you, and push means push away from you. So I might be able to gather here, but I don't know if I could stop this. Sudden Ambush and Voice of Thunder. I know Sudden Ambush. Voice of Thunder to me would be this pushing here, and then seeing if I could destroy that thing. Yeah, I think so too. So if I play these, my innate abilities, the only thing I have is this one, which is gather up to 1 Dahan per feather place. That's 1, 2. That will let me... So if I gather, I could pull... And then I could... Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's a slow play. Dang it. Let's see. I can do these two, for sure. This is what I'm going to do. I can do those two. I can't stop the build. I can then say, I'll use my innate ability that says gather up to 1 Dahan per feather you have, push 1, so I can gather actually these 2 in here as a slow ability later, and then try to deal with that. Nothing's really going to happen here. This guy's going to build. I can't stop him. So let's go ahead and lock that in. So this is going to cost 2 energy, and that'll cost nothing. And that's what we're going to play. So then we go to the next stage, which is the fast play phase for us. So fast play phase, which is this card with the speed on it, it says gather up to 1 Dahan. Each Dahan destroys 1. So I'm not going to move you, but I'm going to gather this. And then, oh wait, it's in the land. It's in the land that I attack. It's in the land I attack. Shoot. He's not going to do anything either. He won't do anything either. Darn it! I don't think there's anything I could do. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do. I can't gather the mountain. There's no presence there to gather. And my range is just 1 on the fast play, and it's 1, 2, 1, 2. And there's nothing to gather here. My innate ability says your presence move with the Dahan. Whenever a Dahan moves from one of your lands to another, you may move 1 presence along with it. For each Dahan killed by invaders ravaging a land, destroy 1 of your presence. I can't gather there. How can I gather there? The only way to gather, I would be able to pull... Oh, I can... Well, nope, this is only 1 range away. So I can't gather here. There's no gathering. There's no presence to gather. And I can only target lands one away from my presence, which is this one. I can say I can gather here. Let me read the rules on this. I thought gathers pull towards presence. Yeah, let me look this up. I thought gathers pull towards presence. Move into a land from adjacent lands, page 19. Page 19. This is where I get nervous about this stuff, man. So, gather and push. Some powers tell you to gather things into the target land, such as a town or what. This means move that many things into the target land from adjacent land. Gather only pulls things from lands adjacent to... Okay, so it doesn't have to have presence there. Gotcha. Okay. All right, cool. It doesn't have to have presence there. So I will fast play gather one here, and each Dahan destroys... And then in that land, each Dahan destroys one settler, so he is dead. Okay, so that is this that I paid for this cost. You leave these face up because I got some abilities that I can trigger, but they're all slow. So, yep, and I'll go with it. So then we go into... This is the thing that gets me nervous, because I don't know the spirit. So I'm like, I'm going to goof up. Let's see. Alright, so we kill that one. That's a fast ability that ends. All my innate powers are slow abilities, so I can't do anything with that. So then we go to the next phase. The invader phase. We have Blighted Island. So we look over here. Is this empty? Is this empty? No, it's not, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we go to Fear. Do we have anything in the Fear deck to draw? No, we don't. Then we go to Ravage. Is there anything to Ravage? No. Then we go to Build. Yes, they're building in Mountain. So if they're building in Mountain, we come over here, look for any explorers that are here. They're going to build. You are going to build a town, which sucks. Then come back over to the board. We're going to explore, which means we're going to flip the next card. Ooh, I have this upside down. So jungles. So jungles are going to get stuff. Well, let's take a look at the board. We have a coastal region right here that's going to get an explorer. And that, it has some presence in it. It's going to get an explorer as well. Cool. Then we're going to slide Advanced Invader card. So Mountain's going to Ravage next. Jungle's going to build. And that's where we land. Then we go to our slow abilities. So slow abilities kick. Okay, so let's see. Slow ability. So Mountain's gonna Ravage, which means it's gonna do... Towns do 2 damage, settlers do 1, so that's gonna be 3 damage that I need to deal with. So it says gather up to 4 within range 1. So we can do that if invaders are present, which it is, gain 2 fear. So we can either gain 2 fear, and this is the target land, or we can gather over here to try to do some type of mitigation. Oh, that town was already there. Sorry. My brain just kind of shut off. So... gather up to 1 Dahan per lease. I can push 2 into a land. We know Mountain's going to Ravage. So I'm going to use that. This is only 1 away. I can push this one and move in with it. And I think I will. Yeah, I have a defend card that I can use, but I need my presence to be there for the defend, I believe. Nope, it's just 1 away. So I'm going to push you in there. And then we'll see what our Dahan could do when Ravage happens. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Because that costs 0. So I think that's good. We don't have symbols that can really be helpful to us. So time will pass. We will then go to discard, so I'm going to put these here as my discard pile, and all I have left in my hand is 2 and 3 energy. Cool. Which should be enough to do what I want to do next turn. So let's see what... So then time passes, the board shifts, and then we go back into our spirit phase of growth. Okay, so... I probably need some power cards, but I also need to play some presence. I need to defend, for sure, for that land to make sure it doesn't get beat up. And the Dahan can kill some people. 1 energy should be enough. I think it's time to get a minor power card. I can reclaim these cards and gain 2 power cards for this, which I think it's time to do that. So I'm going to reclaim, get these 2 back, and then I'm going to get a minor power card. So what you do is you go over this massive deck of cards, give them a shuffle. Because they're not sleeved, then I can't shuffle a deck of cards to save my life. So we're going to just do it this way. I need some power cards. The cards I have are... This is why I like Lightning. I'm an offensive fighter, and I like Lightning because Lightning's an offensive spirit. So Thunder Speaker is all about that strategy of pushing around the Dahan. So it gets a little interesting. I'm not going to play it perfect. If you want perfection, you are in the wrong channel. I'm not going to get it right the first time or be the greatest strategist. That is not who I am. I'm going to try to learn this game and quake in my boots as I try to figure this thing out. Okay. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. So, we're going to reclaim cards, draw a power card. I will draw 1, 2, 3, right? 3 power cards? I believe it's 3, or is it 4? I gotta go to the buck. You're promising not to alpha my game? I know. I know, and that's the thing. People who are pros at this is like, no, all you gotta do is X, Y, Z, because they see the pattern. Like, they see the thing to be able to do it, and they're saying to themselves, why can't you see it, you know? And I'm like, I until I figure out the spirit, I won't know how to play it. I'm looking for how many cards I draw when I do game power card. 18. 18. This is a really good rule book, too. Let's see. Draw 4. Draw 4 from the deck. Alright, so we've got our 4 power cards that we get to choose 1 from, discard the rest. There's a slow fear, 1 fear per type of invader present, and then I can push up to 1 town or explorer per blight. This one is 1 fear, defend 3. If beasts are present, gain an additional 2 fear. This one is these 3 are fast, that's slow. Target spirit gets +1 to range with all their powers. Oh, that sounds cool. Once this turn, after target spirit uses a power targeting a land, they may add a disease to that land. Hand them a disease token as a reminder. What's cool about disease is that you stop them from building. That's what's cool about disease. And then this one here is a 1 cost. It targets. It's at range 0, and it targets towns and cities, and it says defend, gain a fear, and defend 5. If I have 3 moon symbols, I also add a beast token there. So which one do I want? I'm thinking, in terms of symbols that I need, wind is a big thing, so these 2 are wind. Fire can be helpful. I'm feeling to defend 5 and to defend 3. Both of them are guaranteed fear. I don't have blight in that. I only have blight in 1 land. So this one, this +1 range though one, this one's nice. Target spirit gets +1 range with all their powers. So that means those 1 range things and pushing and all that other stuff, I can make 2. Right? I can make it range 2, and I can add the Z's, which means if I drop a disease in a place that's going to build, it won't build because of the disease. So it can help me mitigate. So I'm between these two. Let's say that. This sounds pretty cool. It has one of the wind symbols that I could use, but maybe the defend 5 might be helpful. It's a fear generator as well. Oh, I'm between these two. I'm between these two right here. You're saying what? You would choose domesticated animals? Alright, let's give it a whirl. And we'll put these in discard. This will come to my hand. And then I get to draw another one because I gain 2 power cards. 3, 4. So renewing boon. So this one has the sun symbol that could be helpful. Choose a land where you and your target spirit both have presence. In that land, remove 1 blight, and target spirit may add one of their destroyed presence. I don't have any destroyed presence so far. That would be interesting. Twilight Fog brings madness. Add 1 strife token. Push 1 Dahan. Each remaining Dahan takes 1 damage. Ew, no. This is a fast one. 2 fear. The next time an invader is destroyed in target land this turn, gain another fear. That's a nice fear generator, and it has the symbols I need, and it's a fast play. But I would need a shrine presence there. And it says if you target a spirit other than yourself, this is useless to me. So, okay. So what do we got that's going here? I choose again because my cards because this tells me that I get reclaim cards, gain 1 power card, gain 1 power card. That's why. So it's not that I draw 3 and I pick 2. I draw, gain a power card out of 4, and then I draw and gain another power card out of 4. This would be cool. Choose a land where you and your target spirit both have. But this is a slow. I don't think I need that one. So we're here. I don't want my Dahan to take damage. So that's where we land. Easy choice. Alright, so we've done that. Then we're going to gain, so I'll be up to 4. And then I can play cards. Okay, well, we know Mountain is Ravaging. There's only 1 Mountain Ravaging that I need to mitigate. We've got Words of Warning that'll defend 3 in that land, and it's a fast play. So we've got that. I should have moved with them anyway. Because then I could have killed some people there. I can kill this guy to stop him from building. But I can't stop that guy. I can push these 2 here. Remember, I can only play 2 cards. That's the problem. I can only play 2 cards. Do I have a thing in a fire? I do, but I can't. This is the decision part of it that's so hard, because the problem is if I do another presence, it's still 2 cards. I'd have to do 2 presents here to be able to play 3 cards, and then I can use the cards that I want. Because if I could do 3 cards, I can push these here and then do some damage. But they're all slow actions. That would be 4 to do this. That's not going to work. We might have to fast play at this. Gather 1. So we can gather here. Destroy that guy. And I can move with it. Or we could do this. Gather 1 here. Not move. Kill that guy. The problem is this is going to get nasty. Yeah, I played Serpent Slumbers Beneath the Island probably 30 times before I could win. Everything is hard. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the strategy of it all, man. I can put a defend 3 here and then kill that guy. I think that's the best I can do. Then I just have to come back and worry about this madness. I can't clean that up right now. This is getting out of control. Alright, so let's lock these in. So I'm gonna pay 3, gaining 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be paying 1 on this and 2 on those. And then we're gonna go to fast play, so let's zoom into the action. So both of them are fast play actions. So I'm gonna drop a defend 3, which is defense are... I'm looking at my symbol. There's a lot of symbology in this game too. Let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna add one of my tokens. So I'll put one of my tokens here. That would be a defense. So that's a defend 3. And during Ravage, the Han and target lands deal damage simultaneously with invaders. It's not too bad. And then this one says you may gather one Dahan. I'm over here. Each Dahan destroys 1, so I'm going to destroy you. Which is fine. And that's all I've got. Okay, I got symbols, but my symbols are going to go into the slow play category. And there's really, well, I could do something. Yeah, I could do something. So I got symbols in the slow category, so I got to wait until that happens before I do it. Okay, so let's go to the next phase. It is the Invader phase, Blighted Land. There's no Blight there. Fear, I don't have anything in the Fear deck. We're going to Ravage. So these would, mountains are going to Ravage. So if you can see over here, mountains are going to Ravage right here. So mountains would Ravage. But I have a defend 3. It would be 2, 1. So that'd be 3, but my defense 3 blocks it all. And when they ravage, the Dahan fight back. So when it comes to battle, do they do 2 to both? Or battle is something that I usually I have 10 billion questions about. Ravaging. This is why the rule book exists. Because I'm not perfect at the game. Ravaging. Explore, time passes, fear, threat, bonus, presence, energy. Spirits, invaders. Ravage, page 9. Thank you. C, ravaging, ravages, page 9. Not gonna play it perfect. Okay, so it says, look at the invader card in the ravage action space on the invader board, if any. The invaders ravage in each location of that type shown. First, invaders deal damage simultaneously to the land and the Han, but I block it all. Then, any surviving Dahan fight back. Wherever there are invaders in shown lands, invaders deal damage 1 per explorer, 2 per town, 3 per city. Reduce the total damage by any defend powers played, then simultaneously. Invaders damage the land. If 2 or more damage is dealt, add a blight. If invaders fight the Dahan, every 2 points of damage destroys a Dahan. You must destroy. After invaders' damage has been fully resolved in a land, but because remember my card, when it says when they ravage, I fight back. After invader damage has been fully resolved in a land, any surviving Dahan there fight back. Each Dahan deals 2 damage to the invaders. The Dahan will fight back even if the ravaging invaders deal no damage, for example, due to defending powers. But if not, if the ravage action has been skipped or stopped, just go together. So it says the Dahan will deal, each Dahan deals 2 damage to the invaders. So I'm assuming to both. I'm assuming that means they attack both. Tell me if I'm wrong here. So it said to the invaders. So they have 2 health, which would do this. Killing this gives me 1 fear. Oopsie. And then to that one as well. So the Han fight back and clear that madness. Okay, so that was the Ravage phase. Then we go into the Build phase, because there's no one's there to Ravage there. So build is here. Sadly, there's already a town here. So boom, city falls into place. Then we're going to do explore. So we'll flip this over. And next up is the Sand Nation. Dang it, there's one right here. I was like, nothing builds. And there's one right here. So you look at any areas that's on the coast or adjacent to a place with a town or city gets an explore. So there we go. So they do that. This will shift to discard. So we know the jungle's ravaging next, which is nasty because of this. They could easily blight the land there, so I need to be able to defend that location. And I think I have a defend 5. It would be 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 6 damage, which I think I could deal with. Oh, and then slow abilities haven't kicked yet. So let's not think about that right now. Okay, so that ends them. We're then going to advance we're then going to go to slow abilities. I can with the red symbol right here at the bottom, it says gather up to 1 Dahan per wind symbol that you have and push to where so I can gather, which I'm probably going to do here. That might be helpful to whittle that down a little bit. Gather up to 1 Dahan per symbol, so I can push 2 over there, and I can take my presence with me. I don't think I need to. I do need to if I want to use this ability. But I can put a presence down there, which I plan to do anyway. Ooh, no. I need money. Yeah, I can put a presence there in growth steps, so I don't need to push. So I could do that. So push up to 1 per sun symbol. So I'm going to push you here. And I'm going to... And then I can... So I have 1 red that triggers that. I have another one that I could do to push here. No, I don't want to do that. That could be bad. That could be really, really bad. Oh, look, it's Spirit Island. This is a game that all I do... Hey, Barrett, what's going on? So I could push 1 there. Well, it says gather up to 1 per symbol. I've got 2, but it's from a target land. And then I have another one symbol that I can use. So I can do that. And that's it. That's all my slow abilities. I'm done. So then time passes. Let's get rid of this. Put these in discard. And then we begin anew. Okay, so beginning anew, I need to place a presence here. That's the only way I'll be able to defend it. My question, though, is... I need to be able to play more than 2 cards. That's the most important thing. So I'm going to do a presence gather and gain 4 energy. And I'll put presence here, and I'll gain 4 energy. Then I just gain 1 more back, so that I'm at 6. And I can just only still play 2 cards. Well, that's okay. I've got a fast play to defend the Ravage that costs 1. So that's going to take care of that. And then I should be able to take out the town and the explorer with this. With this one for their Ravage. And I think that's the plan. And that should get me enough fear. So that's what I'm going to do. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Steve, I'm glad you're here. I'm screwing up, and I'm making mistakes, and people are probably like, Canje, you suck. So here we go. Okay, so that is the end of that. So that's growth. That was growth that I did that. Presence, I did gain 1, and then I chose my power cards, which were these 3. Okay, so here we go. So fast play cards. I've got one fast play card, which means I will gain one fear. I will throw... this was supposed to go away. I will throw a defend 5 right into that bad boy. So that's a defend 5. So let me throw that 5 on there, just so we know. So defend 5. I need 3 move symbols to add a beast token there, which is fine. Then that is my fast ability. That's all I've got. All right, so that's done. I just needed one more sun symbol. One more! I'd have been able to destroy a town. Anyway, then we go to Blighted Island. So Island isn't blighted. We go to Fear. I don't have anything in the Fear deck. We then go to Ravage. Jungles are going to Ravage. Well, this jungle is doing 3, 4, 5, 6. I block 5, which means 1 damage. We can flip a Dahan saying it takes 1 damage, so no big deal. So that does that. Then the Dahan fight back. So... yes. So then the Dahan fights back. So it would be 2, 4. So this is... and it deals to all. So this would go, giving me a fear in there. You would die. And then you would get hit for 2, going down to 1 health. And I think I'll be able to kill you and get a fear card this turn. And that's all. So that is the Ravage side of things. Cool. Then we do the build step. Well, the Sand's going to build, and I didn't do anything for the Sand Nation. So Sand is going to build a town here, and Sand is going to build a town there. Okay. Then Explore is going to happen. Why didn't you choose to destroy the city first instead? Because I'm going to kill it now, Steve. Because I'm going to kill it now. So that city's dead. So next coming up, we're at level 2s. So Water is going to do it. So we're going to get an Explorer here. And because there's a town there, we're going to get an Explorer there. Then we will advance. Jungle's Ravage is over. Sand is going to Ravage next. Water's coming down. Then we go to slow abilities. Well, this thing says add a fear. Oh, look! I've add a fear. Yay! So I gain a fear card in there. These move up. Then it says each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of presence in target land. Muha. So that's just 1 damage. So, but it's a city, so I get 2 fear in the fear pool because a city died, and that's why I did that. That's the reason why I did that, so that I could get the extra 2 fear. So then, do I have any other slow abilities? Yes, I do. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I really don't. Okay. All right. Okay, so that ends the slow. So let's clear this. Get this back. Time passes. The Dahan heal. I do not have a plan. I have nothing. Not even part of a plan. These will go to discard. And then we go into the spirit phase. Okay. I have only 2 cards left. Ravaging this turn is going to be these 2. That's going to be 3 damage, which I don't like. I have to reclaim, sadly. And I think that's all I can do. I'm going to reclaim to get these back so I can be able to do something. And then I get 1, 2, 3, 4 power cards. Because I get to actually gain two power cards. This one has Fear, deal 1 damage. You may pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in an adjacent land. But that's slow. And I need a Shrine there. Shrine basically means you have to have 2 there. Two presence in the location. This is a fast play. A spirit with 1 presence on target board may add 1 of their destroyed, gather up to 2 Dahan, and push a blight. I don't need that just yet. You may spend 1 energy to make this power fast. Ooh. I don't know if I don't have the. I won't have the energy to. Hmm. Ooh, 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 ooh. Call of the Dahanways. That sounds pretty cool. For playing it, yeah, this one actually sounds pretty cool. It's a slow play, but it basically says replace an explorer with a Dahan. If you have 2 moons, you may instead replace a city with, a town with a Dahan. Oh my mama. I could probably, but I would need 2 moons. It could work. But this is a slow play, which means they would already do something nasty, and sand is ravaging. Yeah, I think Call of the Han is the card I want. I think I'm gonna grab this. So I'm gonna grab Call of the Han. These get discarded, and then I get another. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 damage. Push 1. Ooh, but it's a slow play. Ugh, these slow play cards are killing me. This one has 2 fear. If target land is a mountain or a jungle, defend 3. And mountain and jungle isn't ravaging this turn. This would have been great if it was water. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a good choice. The problem is I won't have a lot of money. So I gotta work this the best way I can here. This needs to be defended. What can I do for these? Which one of these should I pick? This could help me in the long game, this one here, because I could play it. I got presence basically everywhere touching something that's 1 away. And I could throw a defend 3 on there. I think this might be the best play as a fast play, because when water ravages, that's going to be harsh. But this is a 2 damager. But it's slow and it needs a shrine there. And I don't think Thunder Speaker's a shrine spirit. So we're going to get rid of these 2. And it's going to come down to these. And I think I'm going to pick this for the long game. I think that might be the best play. If this was fast, I would pick this, no doubt. But I think this one is the best play. So I'm going to take... Whoa. I'm going to throw a card around. I'm going to take this and come here. Alright, so then I will only gain 1 energy. So I only got 3 energy to play with this round, and I still can only play 2 cards. And we know sand is ravaging here and here. So this is my concern right now. I've got a fast play defend 5, which I'll probably need for that madness when water comes to ravage. Do I have a defend 3? I do have a defend 3 and it's fast play. Sweet. Okay. So I've got a defend 3 for 1 card I could play. That should take care of this. I don't think anything will happen here. And anyone who knows the rules, please let me know. If you ravage in a place with blight, I don't think anything happens, but I don't know if that's true. I think page 9 was ravaging. When you add blight to a land, if that land already has blight, you must also add a blight to 1 adjacent land. If that adjacent land already has blight, it cascades. So, nope, it does move. It does spread, so it would spread to someplace nasty. I don't know if I can stop that. I can gather. Yeah, I can gather potentially. But it would kill a Dahan if I do that. I can push up to 4, but that's not going to help either. I've got this one covered. I'm more concerned about this one. And the problem is that the defend 5 is within range 0, so I can't... I have to be present there to do it. Maybe that just can't be helped. Each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of things in your land. This one will kill both of those when the defend happens, so I'm solid there. This, I don't know if I could do anything about it. And water is the next problem, but I need to keep my 5. What I can do, I don't think I can do anything about it. It's just going to cascade. But what I can do is I can do Call of the Dahan, which is a slow play. And I could turn... These will be dead. I could turn this Explorer into a Dahan, then potentially push those there and attack, clearing that out. I could do that. I don't think I can stop the cascade, but I think I can at least do that. So that's going to be my play. I don't know if you all see different, let me know. Anyway, we're doing Blighted Island first. Then we look to our fear. Oh, look, we got a fear card in our fear deck. Well, we're still at terror level 1. Oh, man. So it's helpful, but not in the way that I want. So each player removes one explorer from a land with Dahan. So that's gonna be the first card that's gonna be our terror card that comes. There's a Dahan here, and that's the only one that gets removed. That sucks. I really wish I had put one right there. Oh, that would have been so helpful. That is unfortunate. All right, cool card though. So then we do that. Then we wait, I didn't do my fast actions. Oh my god, what the hell's wrong with me? Roll it back. Roll back the tape. Roll back the tape. So we do choose powers, then we do fast play. So defend 3. So we're going to defend 3 here. And that's my only fast play action. Now, we'll do this, removing this guy. Yes, because you would have blighted that land. All right, so we're going to do this, which will get rid of just that guy. And then we do ravaging. So Sand's going to ravage. This one would ravage, but it's not. And this one is going to ravage, causing the cascading effect of putting it to an adjacent locale. Let's throw this bad boy right there. Okay. And that's the only ravage that happens. Then we do build. So y'all are going to build. Well, first the ravage happens. This is going to fight back, killing this, giving me another fear. Then, let's see. Then we did build. Now we're doing build. So water was going to build. There's going to be a town here and a town here. That is getting nasty. Then we're going to explore. Mountains. Both of them are getting an explorer, sadly. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. So then we do... So after that, Ravage is going to be water next. So basically I'm just kind of treading water. Waka waka. Then we do slow abilities. So this says replace one settler with one Dahan. Yoink. There you go. I don't have 2 moons. I really wish I did, or else I would have swapped that out instead. Then do I have any abilities here that kick? I do not. So time passes. These go to discard. Okay. I mean, how am I doing? Am I okay? I need energy. I need energy for everything I'm about to do now. So if that's the case, I'm going to do add presence and gain 4 energy. So I'm going to be adding presence here. And then I'm going to gain 4 energy. Then I also gain, because I placed... Wait, did I want to do that one? I don't think I wanted to do that one. I wanted to do this one. Sorry, I need to play 3 cards. So then I will gain 1 energy. And now I can play 3 cards. Okay. Okay. Where's my defend 5? So that needs to be a thing that comes out no matter what. Can I play 2 suns? If I can, I could destroy a city. Yeah, so let's start using these. Oh, not before they ravage, though. Push 4. I'm just looking at what I got. So I'm going to play that to do a defend 5, which should stop that from happening. And the Han will kill the town, giving me the next fear card. But each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of your presence tokens in there. So I can kill both of those now, but this is going to ravage, which is going to cascade. Oh, why did I do that? That was weird. This should have came off of here. I don't know why I did that. And then it says fast each Dahan, so this would be the 3 and this would be the 2. I'm spending all my money. You may gather 1, each Dahan destroys. This is going to cascade if I'm not careful. This is covered. That covers that, and that will wipe out all of that. Those 2 right there will deal with all of that. I need to talk about that. I can't do enough damage to it. Yeah, this is the long game one. Can't play that. And that's a slow. I think this is where I'm stuck with. We're going to have another cascade. And there's nothing I can do about it. So this is what we're doing. I got 2 fast and 1 slow. All right. So we do that. All my powers are gone. I played my 3 cards. So then we will do fast. We'll do, so it's choose powers, fast plays. So fast plays, I'm going to defend here for 5. And that should take care of that problem. So, and 1 fear, which will get me a fear card. Which makes me feel good about that. So I got a fear card. That makes me feel good. Let me move these over here so I can see all 4. Then the other fast play, you may gather 1 Dahan. Each Dahan destroys 1 person. 1 explorer. Now, I can't do anything about this. And that's within range 1. So I can't do nothing about that, because that's 3 damage. But I can gather... one of these two. One of those two I'm going to stop from building. I'm going to gather here. And kill that guy. Oh, wait. Crumbs. I did not think about that. We'll deal with the fallout. Okay, so then we go to so that's my fast play. Then we go to Blighted Island. It's not there. We did get 1 fear card. So it says each player may push 1 explorer into a land with more than the land it came from. And I will stop that build. Because I can't stop this from being blighted. So I think that's the best play. So we'll discard that. Okay, so then we go to Ravage. So water's going to Ravage. You're going to Ravage and Cascade. Here, what happens when Blighted Lands hit? Do I lose the Dahan in the Blighted Land? If so, I'll lose my presence before I lose a Dahan. So, Blight. What is the rules on Blight? After adding Blight to a land destroys 1 presence from each spirit in that land. Remember, destroyed presence is removed from play. Set next to the island for more... Okay, so that's it. So adding Blight just removes my presence. It won't, in fact, it won't kill the Dahan. Let me go to page 15 to verify. Because now stuff starts getting nasty. After setup, whenever you add Blight to a land, including when Blight cascades, 2 bad things happen. Destroy presence in the land. Destroy 1 presence from each spirit with presence there. Destroyed presence is placed next to the island. If the land already had a Blight, it would cascade again. Okay, cool. So the Dahan are safe. So I'm okay. Alright, so that would happen, which would cause it to Blight that way. These would attack, so it'd be 3, 4, 5, 6. I block 5, so it'd be 1 getting through, which won't really do anything to the land, which is fine. Then we will do... So that... Oh, we're still in Ravage. So then the Dahan would fight back, so it is 2. So it'd be the town and the explorer. And... Because it said add it up and do it all, right? It said to every invader. Okay, so the town gave me 1, that went there, and we're good. Then we do building in the mountains, but nobody's in the mountains to build, you big jerk. Then we do, oh no! All coastal lands. No! 1, 2, 3. Dadgummit. Alright, so do that, and that. So we don't have to... Well, Mountain's gonna Ravage, but we don't care about that. But let's go to our slow action. So we got a slow action. Get a fear. Each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of presence there. So remember, we're still going to kill these 2, so I'm going to get 2 for that, giving me a fear card. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So we gain the fear card, and this immediately kicks in. So as soon as I remove those 2 towns, I win the game. Cool. Cool, so that was the slow action. Do I have any other slow actions I could do? I do. Gather up to 1 Dahan per wind symbol. I got 2 wind symbols that I could do. So I can gather... Oh, my word. So. I think I'm going to gather right here. And I could do it again because I got another symbol. So I think I will do it right there. Okay. I have an idea. I have the makings of an idea. So wait, he's gonna ravage and build. They're just going to build. So if I could take care of this, hey Doug, what's going on? So if I could take care of both of these towns, I win the game. Okay, so let's deal with this. I don't have any energy. I don't have any energy. I think it's time to employ some stratagem. Okay, these are 0 energy cards. I have to reclaim, but I don't have any energy to do anything. I don't know what to do. Let me see. So let's clean up. I have no energy. And I don't know what to do. Like, there's the potential to win with the proper strategy. If I could get 2 suns and a fire... How many cards in here are 0 cost? Nothing. Nothing. Well... Anyone has a fire symbol. No. 1, 2, 1. Okay. This one I could defend the mountain. None of these are ravaging. I'm just, like, nothing is... The build is what's happening. I don't have to worry about any more cascading blight. Well, no. Yep, none of these are ravaging, because only the coastals will ravage. No, mountains will ravage, which won't do anything. And my Dahan will kill him. Which will only mean that this one is a problem. And I don't want you to build, I want you to die. I'm just seeing what I could do. See, this sudden ambush costs 2. Oh, my head. Alright, this one costs 3. Replace a settler with a Dahan. I may replace a town with a Dahan if I have 2 moons. I'm going to reclaim. I'm going to reclaim. So I get all those back. I then get to pick. I think I've got the makings of a plan. So I've got slow poison dew, destroy 1 explorer. If the target land is jungle or water, destroy all explorers there. Add a fear and add a poison token, but that's a slow. That's on sands and jungles. Target spirit gains 3 different elements of their choice. If you target another spirit, you also gain the chosen element. This is elemental boon. Oh my god. Is my plan Wait, target spirit chooses to either remove one blight from one of their lands or add one presence to one of their lands. You may do both in the same land. Oh my god. I'm screaming in my head right now because I'm seeing the plan slowly unfolding. Okay, so I could potentially win this. I need 2 suns for every 2 Dahan. For every 2 Dahan. Come on. See it. See it. Target spirit gains 3 different elements of their choice. I can only play 3 cards. I'm having. Are you saying? So you're saying there's a chance? This one. These 2 are gonna die on Ravage, so they're not gonna. There's no build happening, and there's no Ravage happening. Well, no, there's gonna be a build happening here, but there's no Ravage. There's no build happening over there. The problem is, can I kick this before that build happens? Destroy one of your presents. Target spirit chooses to either remove one from any or add one of their lands. If you have 2 suns, you may do both. I don't want to do this, but it has the moon symbol. This is a slow. How can I make it a fast? I need 4 wind to be able to do that. I can't generate 4 air. What to do, what to do, what to do. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. See it? Alright, so this is not a thing. So let's turn this sideways. I don't know if y'all are seeing this or not. If people who've, like, you're like, not math, that it's perfect, you won. I need to be able to... Okay. Auto air powers are solid choice often too, but hard to choose. I could get elemental boon and set up for next round. If I can stop the build, I think I got this. If I can stop the build. I think I'm grabbing this one. I would love to do this one because the disease would stop them from building, setting me up for the potential of a next round. The problem is, I think I'm going to take Elemental Boon. And then I get 3 more. One more, sorry. Give me something good. Give me something good. Target spirit gains a minor power. I don't know what that means. A fast play of 0 to defend 5. Increase the power's range by 1. Ooh, but it doesn't have the symbol I need. This one needs... this one, defend 4. Each invader added to target land this turn may be immediately pushed to an adjacent land. This is a free cost, but it's localized. I think maybe I could make that happen. I need to be able to kill that guy. Get a power means you get a power when you activate the card each time you activate it. Oh, get another minor power card. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha, I follow. There's a defend 5 for free. I think I'm gonna take that. Okay. So, I'm only gonna gain 1 energy for this round. Let's see if we can make $1 out of 15 cents. Alright, so I'm gonna play 3 cards. Alright. This slow will turn something into mush. I need to kill that guy. Yes, that. Oh, but it's 2 energy. This is the one. That's a slow play. That guy's gonna die. I just need to stop the jungle from building this round. So 3. Let me look at all my 0 cards. So defend 5. Are those all my 0 cards? Yes. So the next time an invader is destroyed in target land this turn, gain a fear, but I need presence there, which I don't have, so this is out. This, defend 5. If I win, increase its range by 1. Push up to 4. If invaders are presence, gain 1. And then this is 1. So we're doing symbol messing with, right? So I need 2 suns and a fire. If I play this one, that gives me 3 of my choice, so that 1 could get me what I need. So then it's all about... That costs money. That costs money. Oh my gosh. So I would need the symbols to make this happen. I would gain 3. Does an elemental balloon only give you... it says target element gains 3 different elements of their choice. So I could do 1 sun, 1 fire, and 1 wind, which is what I was thinking. And then I'm looking for what to play next. So Voice of the Thundercaller could push up to 4. But from a target land. And that's the other sun. But then all that's left is fear generation. Alright, thanks, Blue. But I can't play that one. Fen 5 won't get me what I want. I don't have enough money to do... I don't even got 2 stones to rub together. Dang it. I thought I saw it, but I didn't. I just needed 1 more. If I had one more energy, there's potential I could have done it this turn, but I don't have the energy. Yeah, that costs 2. 3, so that's no way. So I'm just taking out the ones that are just right out. Let's see. You're going to build, you're not going to ravage. I'm saving that for next turn. I don't have any shrines. And I'll need to defend. I can't do anything. I can only do those 2 cards and prep for next phase. That's the best I've got. That's the best I've got in this whole stinking world. Can you borrow energy from the spirit bank? So that's all I got. I can't even play the 3 cards. I don't have it in me. I thought I had. I just needed to do 1 stinking damage. That's unfortunate. They're going to build and there's nothing I can do about it. Unless... Where are you? It costs 2 energy. This one's what I was looking for. I can gather and then destroy for 1. Alright, let's do this. So we're going to do fast plays, target spirit gains. So I'll gain a sun, a fire, and a wind. If you target another, you also gain the chosen. So that's that 1. And then this, which is push 4. Well, I'm scattered to the winds. So push 4 would be... I would just be pushing from here. Right in there. And that should clear that. Maybe. Oh, wait, that's a slow. Sorry, I can't do that yet. All right, so we just do that as our fast play. Blighted Island. Nope, we got a fear card. We're at stage 2. It says defend 2 in all lands with presence. Each spirit gains 1 energy per shrine they have in each. Oh, and I don't have any shrines! I don't have any shrines. This was a wasted card. That makes me sad. Okay, so then we do Ravage. It looks like mountains are going to Ravage, so you're going to hit for 1, and then the Dahan's going to kill you. So that's that. And then Coastal's going to build. You suck. Let's go to... Jungles are going to get... Gulp. So... Jungles are going to get an Explorer, so there's a city there, so Jungle there. And then this one's going to get another. Cool, cool, cool. Then Slow. So Slow, we're going to push 1 in there, and because there are invaders there, I'm going to gain 2 fear. And I need another Dahan to kick the next ability, which that's why I'm saving it up for it. So then we're doing Time Passes. Time Passes, this goes to discard. Growth. Okay, so I need to gain 4 energy. All right, who's ravaging? Coastal's going to ravage. That's right here. I can deal with that. I can actually kill all of them. So they're good. I got this covered. Build sucks. And I can't get rid of those 2 unless I gather. So I have to do energy. I need money. I need the monies. So I don't need those 2. So I'm gonna drop a presence, which gives me an auto air. And I'm going to drop presence. I'm going to make that a shrine. Because I think I have 1 card that does shrine. Within range 1. The next time an invader is destroyed in target land this turn, gain fear. Or... I know I have to gather. You may gather 1, destroy. So I can get rid of that guy. That guy will die. So there'll be no building this round. But those 2 towns are going to be my bane. I could play these. No, that's a 5. I'm only going to get 4 energy, so I can't play both. Can I defend? Yes, I'll be able to defend for sure. 4. I'll be able to defend. Not a problem. I'll be able to kill that guy so no building happens. And so that's 3, 4. And I'll be able to replace one of you guys with a Dahan. And that should be good. Yes. So, and that will be the 4. So I'm basically in... Are you playing more after this one? No, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I'll play more, Doug, I'll play more Spirit Island, but not today. Let's see. If I So can I chain this though? Because I could. So if I do this, that's a fire. I just need one more sun. You may gather, destroy. I need to kill that guy. So basically my breakdown is, and let me zoom in so you can see, my breakdown is I gain a fear and defend 5 here. That means that he'll kill all of them. Done and done. This is solved. There's no building there. I then plan to gather, you may gather 1. I would have loved to do it here or here, but I can't. So I was going to gather here and destroy that guy. No building this round. Then I was going to replace one of the guys with a Dahan here. And then trigger my ability to destroy that. But the problem is I can't. I can't trigger it because I don't have a stinking fire. So, or, nope, that costs 3. Can't afford it. From what I gather, Jan, from the rules of combat, this is why I looked up the rules, and if I read this wrong, so it says, invaders damage the land and the Han. Add blight if the land takes 2 or more damage. Surviving the Han fight back. So when does surviving the Han fight back, when I looked this up in the rules, here we go. So it said, invaders fight, after invaders' damage has been fully resolved in a land, any surviving Dahan there fight back. Each Dahan deals 2 damage to the invaders. The Dahan will fight back even if ravaging invaders deal no damage. And so that's on page 15, because I was asking if it goes to all or none. All or just 1. So on page 15... each type of invader is specialized. It generates 2 fear. So it says it does the 2 damage to all. No, I'm more, it says it does the 2 damage to all or just 1. That's where I get confused. Oh, to the group. Gotcha. Okay. That would make that a fast power. I couldn't stop this, but I could stop that. Oh wait, I can. I can do it. So, okay, I've got options. I can gather. It's urgent because they're going to build there, and I don't need a city there. So I have some options, and I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this. So with a switcheroo here of putting my 4 energy that I gathered, so let me grab my 4. I can make a presence. I can make one of these abilities a fast play. And to make it a fast play, I could use this to gather 1 per and push 1. So I can actually get 2 there and be fine. Which will get me a fear card. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be the plan. I got part of the plan here. Okay, so so let's go ahead and kick these abilities. So you can see, let me zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 4 when this can become a fast power. So I have a red symbol, gather 1 Dahan per symbol I have, so I'm going to pull you here. And then it says I can also push up to 1 Dahan per that, and I'm going to push you from 1 away. Right? Let me look up push. Move to adjacent lands, page 19. This is the exact reverse of gather. It means move that many. Okay, yep. So then I can push this one here, which is what I want to do. All right, so that was my first fast. My next fast is I'm going to defend 5 here. And I've got 1, 2. I don't have another moon. I wish I did. If I had another moon, I could add a beast token there, but that's okay. So that's that fast. And I add a fear. Then I'm going to add, I have a shrine there. So it says add 2 fear. So 1, gain a fear card. 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought I was like, I look at that and I was like, dang it, I screwed up. No. Okay. Alright, so I got a fear card. Then the next time an invader is destroyed in target land this turn, gain a fear, but that's not going to happen. However, we're going to gain another thing for this just now. So those 2 went, that went. This all is going to kick in a second. Okay, so oh my gosh, I'm sweating. All right, so let's see if this worked out. Let's see if this plan worked out. So we're going to do Blighted Land. We got nothing happening there. We've got a fear card that we can use, and we're at level 2. So the fear card says, each player removes... Oh my god, why? I hate you, game, but I love you at the same time. Each player removes 1... Each player removes 1 one explorer or town from a coastal land. You come at like the worst time of my planning. Because I wanted the fear from you, jerk. Alright, so that's gone. Dang it! Okay. I wish it would have said that from anywhere on the board, because then I would have gotten rid of this one. And then next round I could have gotten rid of that one and won. Alright, so whatever, who cares? Alright, so. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's true. I can remove an explorer instead. You're right. So let me get rid of an explorer instead so I can get the fear. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So that was fear, then ravage. So coastal is going to ravage, which means these would hit for 3. I'm defending, and then I kill them both, so I kill you, and then you gaining 1 fear. Thank you. Okay. Then build. You're going to build there, a town. Okay. Then explore. It's supposed to go this way. God, I'm so close. I can't stand it. Mountain. Oh my gosh. Mountain. And because there's a town there. Here. Water. Right? And water. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't remove the town. I removed the I listened to Jan and I removed the explorer so I could do the town, and I do get a fear for destroying the town when it ravaged. All right, so we'll do cleanup. Oh, wait, not cleanup, no cleanup. We're not done yet. So then it says slow. Each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of in their land, which is this, or this. Nope, this. Range 0, which is that. So my slow ability kicks. I destroy 2 because I've got 2 presents there. That's deals damage equal to the number of presents. So that's 2. I did that right. You can't tell me different. I did that right. So that's dead. And I gain another fear for killing it. Then I've got... Wait. My victory conditions is no towns and no cities. I just got to destroy those 2 towns and I win. So then... Biscuits! I screwed that up. Jungles are gonna ravage, which won't matter. Jungles won't matter with ravage, so I don't have to worry about that right now. Biscuits. Okay, so we can work with this. I just need to add a presence right here. Then I think I got it. Do I have enough? Play these 2. Play those 2. Make a turn. I play those 2. That's not gonna work. What? What did I screw up? Okay, so if the other town hadn't existed when the coastal one was destroyed by Ravage, and before build, Canje would have won, right? Hypothetical question, that was not... Oh, okay. I was like, what did I screw up? Alright, so... Alright, the problem is this is a range 0. That's what hurts. If that was not a range 0, I could have destroyed that town, which only left me to destroy that town, and then I would have won. Okay. So, I expended... I can't do it yet, so I expended these 2. And that's all I expended. Alright. Let's just do cleanup and just be sad about our lives. Okay, so time passes. I will gain another heir. The problem is that building is mountain and water, which would have been great, but they're going to build a city and a town right there, and a town and a town, and just cascade and destroy my life. What do I do? Dang it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What did I do? I oriented the island board facing the wrong way. How was I supposed to face it? I don't understand. The numbers are here. Okay, I don't know how I'm screwing up, so y'all gotta get a little bit more specific. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do at all. Ravaging isn't a problem. Building is the problem. And I have no money. So I gotta gain money. So I'm gonna add a presence. Actually, I could do the bottom one and reclaim a card. So that's a slow. If I play that one, I'll reclaim a card, gain 5. I could spend 3. I could spend 3. No. This will let me reclaim 1 card. Gain a fear, which will give me a fear card. Alright, so I'm going to spend this. I'm going to put it here. Then I will gain 4 plus 1 plus the air that I just put back there. And reclaim a card. I'm reclaiming this 3-coster. Jesus. Alright, so... Okay, so let's see. We can do you and you, which will make it fast. That'll make it a fast action. And then a 0, and then a 0, and then a 0, because that's 3 and 2. So I can fast action some damage. So I can make my ability. Innate powers would be fast. That's it. So I can gather the Dahan and destroy one, two, one. I have 4. I could destroy. I could destroy that city, but that's not going to mean anything. I have 1 city left. And I don't have a place with presence. So this will give me the fear, which will give me the terror card. I have 2 terror cards left. I already did growth. I'm on play. I already did growth because I needed money. Is that the only attack one I have? Instead of doing that, I could just fear out. Maybe I can just fear out and see what happens. Let's try that. Instead of getting this back, I'll get Voice of Thunder. Let's see if I can just fear out. 1, that. Call the Han. You got 2 moons. So I can get 1 fear card this round. If I can destroy a town, I could get another. Who's ravaging? Jungle? That doesn't matter. So this with the 2 moons will let me turn a town at range 1. Wait. Dang it! It's not enough! It's not enough! If that was fast play, I could have won. I just saw something and I could have messed with it, but I'll try to fear out. Alright, so there is nothing else to be done for what's about to happen. So we're going to do 1 and 1, keep my 3. Okay. So let's play this. So you are going to be 1, giving me a fear card, and then 1. If target land that I'm going to defend is a mountain or whatever, which I'm fine with. So that's going to be that. These are slow. I can make this ability fast, which I am, because I have 1. Oh no, I don't. I don't have 4 anymore. I can't make it fast. All right. Here we go. So then we do Blighted Island, nothing. There's a fear card. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan. 1 damage per Dahan there. I'm assuming I could do this one, which will give me one more fear, and then that will let me fear out. So I'm going to do this one, buy town and wetlands. So I'll do that one, gain a fear. Then ravaging will happen in the jungle. Nothing happens there. Nothing happens there. Because it's just one, so we'll just flip. Then the Han will kill that guy. Then building. So there'll be building in mountain. Building in wetlands. And then we explore in jungle and sand. So here, 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 and here. Shift, shift, shift. Then we do slow actions. So I'm going to, if invaders are present in my target land, gain 2, which will give me that card. Oh my god, did I just win? Did I just win? Then this one said, I don't know if I just won or not. I think I did. Then the next one says, replace one with a Dahan. I think I just won, but I'm so nervous right now. I feel like I'm shaking. So I'll do this and that. I'm just finishing out the turn. Then I have 2 moons. It says you may instead replace a town. Oh, you may instead replace a town with the 2 moons. So that wouldn't get rid of that, which I have. And then my other one says I have 2 and 1. Destroy a town for every 2 that's in there, which would be this. Gaining me 1. And that's it. Oh! How did I win this game? Oh my gosh. What was the next fear card? I'm curious. So we would have been at 3. Defend 9 in all coastal towns. Invaders do not build in coastal lands this turn. So just the jungle would have been done, but there would have been defend 9 in coastal towns, so it would have been defend and defend. So the only place that would have been attacked would have been this one, that one. That wouldn't have done anything. This one I would have taken care of. The defend would have kicked, and I'd have been okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know how I won that. I really... Yeah, to see the other things that could have been done. I don't know how I would have won. Like, that was... I don't know, I won somehow. This fear card saved my bacon. It just says, since there was 2 Dahan there, got rid of that so it wouldn't have built a city, which immediately kicked that next thing. How am I feeling about the game? Yeah, well, it's not anticlimactic. It's just, I don't know how to put it. It feels like I fluked. I fluked won the game. Like everything else was stacked against me. It was tough. So how do I feel about the game? I still like the game. I have difficulty with with classes that aren't offensive. And she wasn't very offensive. I was on the run a lot. Like, I was on the run a lot. Oh, wait, you did Ravage and I killed you. That's why you're, like, gone. Fear Win is a great strategy. This is definitely a game you need to play for a while to get the strategy and mechanics down. Yeah, that's why. So story time. So Steve introduced me to this game, and I played with him. And the first time I played the game, I was like, Steve's like got it down. He's like, yeah, do this. Okay, I got this covered. Don't even worry about over there. Okay, do that. And the whole time I'm like, so what does gather mean? You know, so he's running through all these different scenarios, and then probably around the end when he had already figured out how to win, I was like, okay, I think I understand how the spirit works. So that made me be like, okay, it's all about the type of spirit that you're more comfortable with. So then I played again with him, and he's running through the strategy, and I started to pick things up. And now now when I play this one by myself, the whole time I was saying, I'm scared to play this game by myself because there's a lot going on that I'm going to screw this up. And I'm going to mess this game up, and it's going to be a travesty of justice. And I think I think until Jan pointed out the damage, I think I made a ton of mistakes in this game. Like, a lot of bad mistakes. And so... yeah, so I don't feel like this is a win because I feel like I messed up. And I think that's how I'm feeling about it. I messed up and I don't feel like I won. But overall the game is fun. I like it. If you pair Thunder Speaker with a control spirit, you can... I am not ready to do 2 spirits. As you can see in this playthrough, I was fumbling with 1. I'm not ready for 2. That is blatantly obvious. I'm going to play again. I'll play it again, but with a different spirit. I need a spirit that is offense. I need something that can really bring the heat. And I think that's what... I think if I had that... I would... it'd have been different. Yeah, Yogi and I started messing around because you didn't make any mistakes, so we made some up. Oh! So, I think I need a spirit that is offensive. I need somebody who's... that's why I picked Lightning, right? Lightning is like, destroy, destroy, destroy. And I would love to get a spirit that... and I think that's how I would feel more... I would feel more comfortable. This was out of my comfort zone for control. This was a control game. Played Nightmare instead, the real... no. No way. No way. So... Volcano, but tricky to play. Well, you were saying also, Steve, the one Ocean. So I've got like 10 billion spirits here. Let me whip it out. I say that on a Sunday. Let's see. All right, so these are all the spirits. Plus, I have the other ones in the Horizons of Spirit Island on there as well. So I've got Lure of Deep Madness is it's offense, control, fear. So this one seems pretty interesting. Very focused on the interior. Its best options for coastal lands are draw the invaders inland, or turn towns and cities into explorers, then draw them inland. So, low energy generation? Okay. Then, Steve loves this one, Finder of Paths Unseen. He's told me he loves this one. But I think this one's out of my range right now. I think this one's way out of my range right now. And look at the complexity of this one. Very high. It's super control area one, so I don't think I'm ready for that. River Surges and Sunlight, I think, is a low complexity one. Utility and offense. So this one is, while capable of some direct offense, River Surges and Sunlight is best at flooding other explorers and towns, displacing them for lands that can build and ravage. Yeah, I'm not screwing past unseen. Just let yourself discover stuff. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. So, Ocean Surge, Lightning's my guy. This is like incarnate power of just destruction, and I love lightning. I think lightning's fun. I've heard Shadows Flicker like Flame is supposed to be a really good one as well. A lot of fear generation on this one. This is a fear out. This is a fear out one that I've heard is like if you want to play a game and you just want to fear out, this is the way to go. Let's see. A Spread of Rampant Green. I don't know anything about this one, but it looks like it's pure defense. Yeah, it's pure defense. Fairly good at dealing with towns, but terrible at handling explorers who are unfazed by prolific foliage. We've got Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares. I think this is a fear-based one as well. Yeah, fear generator. I've seen Steve play this one. I've seen Steve play Vital Strength of the Earth. So I've seen him play this one. Pure defense. Keeper of Forbidden Wilds. This one's got some offensibility to it. Add a presence to a land without blight. Add a presence to lands with wilds or your presence and gain an energy. Not bad. Sharp Fangs behind the leaves is moderate. Looks like mid level. Yeah, this is a fighter. This is a guy who likes to fight in the jungle. You said you do like Keeper as well. This one looks like it lures people in the jungle and rips them to shreds. So that looks fun. This one I don't know anything about, which is Fractured Days, Split the Sky. And let me zoom in a little closer so y'all can see them. So this one is very high, pure utility. No offense. This offense is trash. Excellent at support and sweeping indirect effects, but starts off very limited otherwise. Several of its unique powers need setup to use well. It's entirely possible one or two of them may see no play in any given game. Woo! Wow, this one I don't think this is a best played solo guy. You probably might get trashed with him. Gritting Trickster, Stir Up Trouble. What's your job? Middle of the road type of deal. Requires some comfort with risk. Does that sound like me? Does that sound like me at all? No, it does not. Many minds move at once, which this one is control. This is pure bot area control. When I think about control, I think Grinning Trickster and Unexpected. I think this is great paired with somebody. So when I get comfortable with one spirit, like playing one spirit, and then I see the patterns, I could break out two and break out Many Minds as one of them. I bet you this one pairs well with somebody. Many Minds to Sharp Fangs. This has Shifting Memory of Ages. So this one is... starts with little ability to influence the board. Most of what it does in that regard will come from new power cards. Huh. This one just sounds like challenge. This is one where I see people saying, I want a challenge. I'll play this spirit. I've heard good things about this one, but I heard it's hard to play. And it's high complexity. But Shroud of Mist, Silent Mist, I've heard that this one's really good. Yeah, I heard this one is really cool to play. It says, constantly shifting and moves its presence around the board. Hurt more than most by presence loss due to its desire to surround and envelop invaders. Can slowly clear the most built up of lands, but its real strength is free fear from slow and silent death. Oh my gosh. Starlight seeks its form. This is a really complex build. So how the heck are you supposed to do this? Oh, it unlocks different growth abilities. Oh. Interesting. So this one just does growth ability unlock, but it's innate power. This looks fun. Build your own spirit. Oh, wow. Yeah, complexity is very high because it looks like it's kind of you're building whatever you want. Yeah, I see that. That makes sense. That looks fun, though. That looks fun. Stone's Unyielding Defiance. This looks like a power hitter. Maybe this might be fun to play. Let's see. Nope, defense. Pure defense. Most of its special rules and innate requires being where the invaders are, particularly in the worst, most overrun lands, so it can mitigate incoming blight and eventually destroy the invaders with their own ravage abilities. Vengeance of the Burning Plague. See, that's the thing. I'm combing through these. I'm looking for offense, but this can play. Not so powerful early, but can be a late-game juggernaut, especially if things are going badly. Blight adds to its damage, and its presence being destroyed adds disease. It may even want to engineer those situations, which can make other spirits nervous and be risky if things go poorly. So, this is a damage hitter, for sure, but I gotta build... This is why it builds up. I need all that stuff to build up power. I think this is the one Steve was talking about, Volcano. Volcano looming high. Huge offense. Mid-road utility, not a fear generator. Benefits more than most from getting presence onto the board. In addition to the usual benefits, it can fuel an explosive eruption. This can result in a huge turn, but if overdone, the following turn or two may become very constrained. So... Curious. There's some symbols on here I don't know. So I'm very curious about that. Serpent slumbering beneath the island. A little bit of a cross set there. This is interesting. Deep slumber. You start off limited to 5 presence on the island. Raise this with your Absorb Essence power card. Each use covers the lowest revealed number. Your presence limit is the lowest uncovered number. So if I put one here, I would have 5 to start. Then I put one here, I'll have 7. And I can build all the way up to 13 presence. Okay. Pure utility. Yeah, pure utility. We've got Downpour Drenches the World. What are you? Defense. This is a defense one. The Deluge is the Dahanse. And then finally we've got Heart of the Wildfire. High offense. Start with good offense and gets better from there, but lays down blight as it grows. The smaller the game, the more restraint is needed to prevent tipping the island over into becoming completely blighted. Heart of the Wildfire can heal the land where it is, but may benefit from other blighted removal powers, so it can add presence to problem lands without triggering. Blight Cascade. Removing blight from its own land limits its Firestorm innate power, however. Yeah, it's a lot of spirits. This is my boy, though. I love me some lightning. Lightning just decimates. This is pure offense. Some fear generation, but pure offense. And I am most comfortable with this one. So grabbing Thunder Speaker was moving out of my comfort zone a little bit into the more moderate control and offensive areas. So I think I'm going to look for spirits that I'm to start until I get the full hang of the strats. I'm gonna stick to more offense. We can blend these however we want, but I want an offensive character. So whoever y'all think would be the next offensive character to play, let me know. I'm curious as to who you think would be the next offensive character to play. I'm looking at this one, Lure of the Deep Wilderness, but I don't know. Several Horizon spirits. You know what? I got some. Let me grab Horizons and let's look at those spirits. I know y'all are probably hate hearing me talk, but let me go. I'm going to grab that, and I'll be right back. Let me grab that. I have that game right over there, and I'm going to pick it up. Be right back. Okay. Alright, let's clear these a little bit. Move you up there. And let's take a look at these spirits. So as you can tell, I played this. Let's see. So we've got rule books. We've got the quick start guide. The board if you're going to play, and then we've got our spirits for here. So let's take a gander at these ones. Move this over here. All right, so we've got Sunbright Whirlwind. So we've got this one from this. This is... All these are supposed to be low complexity because this is the entry level for this stuff. So this one's more control, a little bit offense, a lot of utility. So Sunbright Whirlwind, incredibly good at handling explorers, clearing newly explored lands of invaders so they don't build there. Not nearly good at dealing with towns and cities. That's that one. We've got Eyes Watch from the Trees. Came from the trees, man. They came from the trees. More defensive. Good at defending against Ravagers and steadily earning fear. Its ability to gather to Han to fight back when defending can make a huge difference, changing a stalling tactic into a blow against the invaders. There is Rising Heat of Stone and Sand. It's only because the reason the difficulty is off is because all these spirits are meant to be easy. Jan, Horizons of Spirits Island's entire purpose is it's an entry-level game for people who've never played Spirit Island. So every spirit is meant to be complexity low. Every single one. So this one, Weaken and Destroy likes having shrines where there's towns and cities, as it makes all spirits damage more effective there. So this is an offensive one with a little bit of control and utility. Might be a fun one to play, to try. I probably should have started with one of these, to be honest. This one looks like it could be fun. Then we've got the Devouring Teeth Lurk Underfoot. That's that one. Playstyle Pure Offense. So, likes being in the same lands as invaders, so it can use range 0 offensive and defensive powers. The first of its innate power can give some mobility if needed. Has a poor plays track and potent but expensive unique powers, so it can be better at handling fewer larger threats than lots of little ones. Yeah, so this one looks like it could be fun. I'm holding it up so y'all can see as much as you can. I hope y'all are liking the lighting too. I really am liking how this new lighting is working out. So we've got these. Territorial Aggression. Your damage dealing powers do plus... Your damage dealing powers do +1 damage. This adds +1 damage total for the power, even if the power damages multiple invaders on each invader. Ooh. Yeah, this is all packing a punch. That's pretty cool. Then our last one is Fathomless Mud of the Swamp. It's a otter. Offer no firm foundations. At your shrines, build actions add Ooh, look at this. At your shrines, build actions at explorers, not towns or cities. So you could just shrine up, and then they can't build any towns or cities to just keep adding explorers. You can fear them out with this guy. This guy seems interesting, and he's across the board. So likes having shrines or invaders will build, but may need to recreate those shrines after oozing outwards with its innate power. In smaller games, might be able to cut off the most inland lands from explorer actions by destroying inland towns and cities and stopping new ones from being built. Causes a fair bit of fear, much of what represents unpleasantness, hardship, and disgust. This sounds fun. This one actually sounds really fun. So this one sounds like it'll be a good one. Yeah, all these spirits are unique to Horizons. Well, but they can merge into the game as well. So I am very curious to play this one. So offers no firm foundation. Basically, the land is too rocky for you, or too muddy for you to build a town or a city. So you're just putting explorers out, and then you could probably find a way to damage. Yep. So spreading in dreadful mire. It's a slow action, but within range of any invaders. I do 1 damage and then I push it a Han, or I do 2 damage with this right. Innate powers perform all thresholds reach in order on the same target land. So I think that's cool. But yeah, I want to play now. I won my first game of it, but I still feel I don't know. I still feel like I still feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I did. I feel meh. I feel meh only because I don't feel like I did well. Not because I don't think the win was anticlimactic. I think I just don't feel like I did well. Threatening out was nice. What were the other threat cards? You work the fear to ease the victory. Yeah, which is what my plan was after I saw I couldn't stop it. The Han scapegoats, the Han on their guard. That wouldn't have been bad. So we'll see how that goes. But, and for people who didn't watch the stream with me and Steve, I could flip the board so you can see what the other side of this board looks like before I call it. If you're interested in buying this, it's on. I got this from Etsy. So let's do that, and we'll move you over here. And then we'll flip this so y'all can see what this looks like on the other side. That's what it looks like on the other side. It's called grip mats. That's this thing. And this is what the island looks like when it's on it. And here you go. It's a little whirlpool. We'll do that right there. Let the island get sucked down into the bottomless pits. Flip the table TTS style. So it's a double-sided mat. This was made for Spirit Island, but there are other mats that they have on their site. They're called Grip Mat. That is what their company is called on Etsy, so you can find them on there if you're interested in this. They have other mats on there as well if you're curious. I just answer that because I know a lot of you may want to buy it or may not. That's completely up to you. You know I like bling. But this builds it out for you to check out. But it's double-sided. And they're very, very beautiful and very vibrant for whatever you like. Okay. All right. Well. Oh gosh. All right. So that's gonna be it for this playthrough of Spirit Island. I'll come back to it. I do like the game. I still like the game. I want to not be bad at it. I think that's the thing. So that comes from playing more and more. So I'll keep playing. I'll set up another stream. We'll grab another Spirit, play through. What I'd really like to get comfortable with overall, is playing a scenario. That's what I really want to get comfortable, and that's where I want to get to. I want to be able to understand the game, the flow of the game. The spirits are different, and that will come with time. But I want to get the flow of the game down so that then I can pull out. I can add the events deck, and I could add the scenario to it, so that we can get the win. Who wins games says he doesn't want to be bad at it. You need to let go of the wish that it be a dungeon crawler boss battle. Let go of the offense. Embrace the defense and utility. I think the will. I'll get it. I'm not worried about me understanding it. It'll just take some time, and that's it. So I'll keep playing. We'll play another game with another spirit. I just want to get the rules. I want to get the rules fully down so that I can put in the events deck and then put a scenario in and play that. And then I will give my hey, after all of that, how do you feel about Spirit Island bit? So what's coming up next? So the 1500 substream is almost upon us. That's going to have a giveaway just for people to know. I have a lot of games that's going to be part of the giveaway, and I will have the sheet out for people to sign up for the giveaway. And I've got a new randomizer for picking whoever the winner's going to be. So I'll post that on my Patreon Discord first, because they get to sign up first because support. Then I'll post it around the internets for everyone else probably 2 days after that sign up comes up. But I have a lot of games to give away, a lot of games. So that's going to be coming up in the 1500 substream. That's going to be a pretty. I've decided to do a pretty lengthy stream on that one. So we're going to play a couple games on that playthrough. We're going to make a good day of it. It's not going to be 24 hours, but it's going to be a long stream that we're going to go through and play different stuff, different games, doing giveaways during those games, and we're going to have a good time with it. So look for that coming. I would have loved to do it next month, but I can't because I'm going to UK Game Expo the latter half of the month. So I could paint too if y'all want it. But just send me ideas of what you'd like to see played or painted or whatever, and I could do one of that as part of that day. But look for... I'm going to UK Game Expo in May, so the latter half of May, there's going to be no streams. I'm going to try to find a carryable GoPro or something. I don't own one because they're stupidly expensive to stream to walk around and capture video and then upload it so y'all can see the day-to-day of UK Game Expo go on. I hope whoever's going to be there. I'm gonna be hanging with some dear friends that are there. But if you are going to UK Game Expo, let me know and make sure to find me and let's chat, hang out, play some games, that type of thing, and have a good time. So it should be fun. But I'll be there, which means May is the month of roll and write, print and play. So I'm not gonna do the 1500 substream then. I will do it in June when I get back, and so that is probably when you're gonna see it pop up on the channel. I will pre-log it and get the stuff filled out so everybody can kind of mess with it. But just to let you know what's coming up. Marvel United is continuing the crossover campaign with One Stop Co-op Shop with Kim and Steve. We have a Game of Palooza that should be coming soon. It might be next weekend. Steve, let me know. We're still talking through it. So Game of Palooza might be next weekend where we'll be doing the Phoenix 5 fight for the crossover campaign. But then Tuesday, I don't know what I'm going to play. I'm still kind of on the fence of what I want to play. Thursday, I'll be playing a game of Pac-Man. And then something in the nebulousness of playing some other game. So we'll see how that... but I know next Sunday, we're playing Arkham Horror. So I know that's a fact, potentially. So, a potential fact. So we'll see how that shakes out. But that's all I got for right now. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Please come to PAX U. Sorry to just catch the end. Soon. 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 I have, so this, I went, last year I went to Gen Con. That's my first board gaming convention, Gen Con. This year I'm going to UK Game Expo and Gen Con. Next year, I'm hoping to get to Essen. And if I can get to Essen, that would be, this is all on like my dime. So I'm hoping I can get to Essen. And if I can get to Essen, I think that'll be, I may squeeze in a PAX U. So PAX U Essen, but it depends on money and building that stuff out. So I will get to PAX U, just I don't know when. But I'm trying to get around to all the different cons to try those out. But cool. All right. Dan, hey man, did we win? I won? Oh, Steve, yeah, yes. What are you talking about? Steve's like, it's like, I want to check that off my list. Yeah, let's go to Essen. I'm going next year. I am going next year. I just, and if you want to make it a, yeah, Germany sounds fun. So we will check it out. We will check out Deutschland and see how it goes. All right. Anyway, that's all I really got for this playthrough. I will see y'all Tuesday. I will gladly pay you Tuesday. Hey, look at that. For more board gaming today. Anyway, I will see you all later. Catch you on Tuesday for some more playthroughs. And just know that I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.